Okay guys, so I know I said last year that I was gonna go to the gym every single day, journal, meditate, learn how to cook, start a business, make £1 million, get sponsored by Chanel, like, and that was 2023, and like, just 3's not a nice number, so yeah, so 2024 is my year, like this year, yeah.
If you clicked on this video, well done, good job, high five, fist bump, handshake. New Year's is a fun time because it's statistically proven that it's the only time of year when people actually voluntarily like to make changes. People really are so stubborn. Did you know that only 20% of people go out to make a change in their lives? And sticking to new resolutions is hard. Everyone can set the goals, but sticking to it is the real challenge. But the thing is, if you just do 1% better every single day, this time next year, you'll be 37 times the person you are today. You're probably a lot like the guy in the intro, to be honest. I can always see at the start of January, the gym is so full and busy, with all these new people eager to make their lives better by going to the gym. And it is kind of annoying, I'll admit, when you're getting stared down by 13-year-olds when you're trying to do a set, like, you're just sitting there and then people are staring you down. But you know what feels worse than that? That's the only time you see them, and then the next time they're not there, because they gave up. So, whether you want to get good grades this year, make your parents proud or go to the gym, don't worry, I got you. Here's how to dominate 2024 and make it your year. When you make a New Year's resolution, 99% of people choose one work-related and one personal resolution. So, I want to get promotion, I want to get good grades, I want to get new clients for our business. These are all work-related resolutions. And most of you watching are students of some sort, so getting good grades, being able to study is probably part of your resolution, right? And then there's the personal side of resolutions. I want to go to the gym, I want to be healthier, I want to gain muscle, I want to lose weight, I want to meditate, I want to journal. These are all examples of personal life resolutions. And the reason you're watching this is because you want to know how to stick to these goals. Because the winner and loser of the race both run towards the finish line. They both have the same goal of winning, but then why is one of them winner and one of them a loser? Because setting the goal isn't enough. You have to run the rest of the entire race. So firstly, decide what goals you want to do. And of course, we all want to do like 10 different things like the guy in the intro. But choose two, one work related and one personal. And here's the thing that people don't tell you. Make it your goal to just do that thing for one repetition. Make it as easy as you physically can. So what that means in practice is that if your two goals were to get better grades and exercise more, your goal for each day should just be to do one push-up a day and read one textbook page a day. Just one.
Let him cook.
So for me, my goal will be to read one page of a book a day and learn one French piece of vocab a day. So as soon as you've done that one push-up, that one reading of a textbook page, tick off a box for that day saying that you've done what you set out to do. And right now you might be getting really angry, be like, oh my god, this motherfucker just wasted 5 minutes of my life just to tell me just to do one push-up a day, I'm not gonna make progress. But the thing is, listen, this is the least minimum target, and your big ego right now is hurt because you're making a goal of only doing one thing a day. You know what I mean when the first week after you set a goal, you're all excited, oh, I'm going to do 10 push-ups a day, I'm going to read 10 books a day, and then you actually do it for the first couple of days, but then it never goes further than that. Any goal, any resolution only lasts for a week. And why is that? It's because you're setting it too high. Sure, if you look at the first couple of days, your motivation is at an all-time high. So you're going to do this amount of push-ups, and then the next day you're going to do this. But then you do nothing for the rest of the year. So actually, if you average that out, you're only doing like 0.0000001% a day. Whereas if you just do 1% a day, consistently throughout the year, you're averaging 1%. And that exponentially increases to 37 times. The reason that people don't stick to goals is that they're overly ambitious, and it hurts their ego to set small goals. But the thing is, this is exactly how you make progress. You progressively overload. You don't hop into the gym one day and then be like, oh, I'm gonna bench 100, and then you just kill yourself, right? No, that's really, really bad. So instead, you just do it with the bar, right? And then after a month of being able to do it with the bar, you'll add on 2.5 kgs to each side. This is what you want to do. People find it so obvious when they're at the gym because their life is in danger and it's like, oh, I might die. But then this is the exact same principle. Don't make it from doing no reading a day to reading like a book a day, because you're not going to stick to that. And the thing is, you're not actually going to only do one push-up a day. The point of making the goal of doing one push-up a day or one of anything is that it allows you to build the habit. The way to form habits, as we talked about in Atomic Habits, is to make it as frictionless and easy as possible. So if you had set it to do 10 push-ups a day each day, you're probably going to do 10, but there's going to be days where you don't feel like doing 10 and you only end up doing 1. But because you set the goal of doing 10 push-ups each day, you're going to fail that day when you only do 1 push-up. So by making it so you only do 1 push-up, that day where you don't feel like it, that day when you're ill, that day when you broken your arm and you can only do one really weak push-up, that still counts. You're still making progress. Because as soon as you take a rest day from the gym, as soon as you skip a day, that's the start of you not going to the gym anymore. Because once you just stop doing it, it's so easy to just never do it again. But by doing a physical action, by doing one push-up every day, it's talked about in Atomic Habits. Doing a bad session, doing it once, just looking over it once seems meaningless, but it adds so much progress to you. That one push-up seems insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but that one push-up might be the reason that you stay consistent at the gym for the next 10 years and build your dream physique. And New Year's resolutions are all just a part of self-improvement, and by watching this video, you're actually on self-improvement too. The key to making progress and sticking to your goals and resolutions is to adopt a self-improvement mindset. We already talked about 1% better every day, but by constantly looking out in your life for everything that you can better 1% is how you're going to make progress. The mistake that loads of people make is that they add so many things and habits that they want to start. Go to the gym, get good grades, make 1 million online by the end of the month, and they're all unrealistic and they end up quitting after a week. If I had to describe self-improvement in one word, it would be awareness. Being aware that some habits are good and just being aware that some days you're not going to be able to do 100 push-ups like you said. And just by starting small and progressively overloading is the way to go. Some people genuinely don't know the reason that why social media is bad. Some people genuinely still don't know how to sleep. And so this is like self-improvement. I like to think of it as a lens. You add it to your life and you see things in a different view. And this allows you to have that growth mindset. It allows you to do 1% better every single day. And I already have quite a lot of tips and things covering about self-improvement. So if you want to watch one of those videos, try one of these after this. And we're building this self-improvement mindset of improving ourselves, progressive overload as we talked about. Go dominate this year. Beautiful. The beautiful. Work. Oh my, I'm actually autistic. Just shut up and listen, okay?